nice and loaded. And we can just see them getting ready to find out where their map drop location is going to be.
Looking around, this plane looks like it's going to be favoring the northern part of Aerowolf. So we have a couple teams that do like to go down there to military base. Will they decide to do that here? Will they drop hot, get a vehicle, and drive all the way down there? Or will they just kind of deal with what the cards have dealt them this game around? Aero going to be one of those first squads to be jumping out, parachuting up there to the north. Another team jumping out real early on, Power Triple Eights.
They're hanging out pretty early here. I mean, this is a really good, I think, drop location for all these teams. This is by far, I think, one of the most favorite playing paths for a lot of them. So we'll see how they opt to play this. You can see Aerowolf Limax heading on over, looks like to Kameshki. Wanting to play this really, really carefully. Everybody just taking their drop locations as safe as possible. I don't really see it being very likely for too many squads to kind of jump onto each other right now, as this is not really that kind of playing path where we'll see people take vehicles on over. But still, I mean, you got to be really, really careful when dropping down to avoid those early engagements at all costs.
We see Navi, we see Futbolist, we see Execute going to be in that Georgia pool area. Zone does go on up. We have some water in play. Man, Severny shooting range, Stubber wide open for the taken right now. If I am one of these teams kind of, you know, around Gatka, around Rostock, I might opt to just get in a vehicle and just send it up there to Severny because, yeah, I mean, it's free, dude. It's free.
I think that's a totally good point right now. If you're going to get Severny, I mean, you're going to be in a good position inside the circle as well as having all that loot inside of there. I mean, it's wide open. I mean, there's hardly any teams on the northern side of this island anyway. So we'll see. Ooh, I think there's going to be a lot of congestion at those choke points when it comes to these bridges. And speaking of bridges right now, we got two squads. A1, really close. Fire right here. But if he's by himself, yeah, Dante, but he does have a DP. If you're going to have any gun right now to kind of go into a 2v1, that's the one to have, especially early game. We're going to see very good from Elites United. It's going to be able to make a play right now because they are pressing this really carefully. 2v1. Oh, that beautiful nade.
Yeah, Dante does have the DP with the 7.62, but one grenade will spell disaster. Dante on that roof right here, holding it at an angle. Elites United. Oh, the jump shot with the Uzi.
Wow, what an angle.
What was that? The punch out.
That was disgusting.
That was crazy. That was, hey, Elites United, we see you. We see you. Talk about big brain.
That was gross. That was gross. At least United showing they got the skills, especially after that one. That was really clear. Oh, another huge kill though, as Jimmy from Nova takes out a member from Futbolist right there. Oh, here comes they're pissed. They said you killed us. Okay, look at that. In the bike, they're on the chase down right now, jumping out, putting some shots downfield onto Jimmy. Doesn't hit the mark though. Oh, and now he's in trouble. What a risky play from Lutz right there, and he's gonna get taken down by Cool Boy. That's two members down for full up Ballas. That was not worth it.
I mean,
I ain't gonna lie though.
Lutz saw Solke get taken out. Yeah, it was cool. Lutz saw Solke taken out. Lutz is like, Solke, I got you. I mean, on the bike trying to get that drive-by. The risk, though, not paying off at the end, leaving Futbolist with two as we are just over that 4-minute mark, and Futbolist already down 2 members of the team.
I mean, what an insane play to start this one off. I mean, that was super risky right there from Futbolist. I mean, they knew, by the way, cause due to that initial knock, they knew that was Nova. So I'm surprised that they tried to do that. But I mean, at the same time, though, they are in first place. So maybe kind of going for some highlight reel moments, you know. And if he did get that knock, I think that would have been absolutely insane. But definitely didn't go off their way. I mean, it's so difficult to pull off those kind of like crazy shenanigans while playing against squads at this high level.
You know what would have been even crazier? That we would just have to give him the money right now.
What's that?
Backflip. A backflip on the bike. At the same time.
With the Uzi?
With the Uzi, yeah. Hey, MVP, you can have it. You can
It's automatic victory, I think, at that point.
Automatic.
Sure. Yeah.
But hey, regardless, the aggression We appreciate it. And remember, the goal here for the weekdays, top 16. That is all these teams need. That is the plan. Get that top 16. You high boy. EP on the Fabian. Fabian's taking some shots, boy. Woo!
He was emptying that entire magazine onto Fabian over there and not able to get the knock at all. But still, he's pressing it. You saw him starting to go ahead and swim across onto that other side of that little island there. What plays they opt to go on to. Rest of the squads are pretty separate right now, playing this really carefully. It's still only circle number 1. And I mean, I can't lie. Here in the PMGC, we've been seeing a ton of action at the start of each and every single one of these games, Dave.
You love to see it, man. I mean, this is the best teams in the world, so it's to be expected. These teams all try to make a name for themselves. I mean, they already have a name, but they want to make a name for themselves as being the best in the world when it comes to PUBG Mobile. So there's a lot on the line. Checking on in with DRS. They're doing some scouting, looking to find themselves a position. But Archer Gaming, I like Archer Gaming's little split right here. If DRS decide to push on into here, it is going to be a death trap.
Yeah, they got to play it nice and quiet, though. I don't think they want to give away their position just yet. Oh, it looks like DRS did get that spot, though. Oh, goodness. And he is looking really... I mean, he's got the eyes locked right now onto Sisum. And I don't think he... Yeah, you see him there with that mini, just kind of putting some pop shots now, just saying, hey, get away from us. And I think that's exactly what DRS Gaming is doing.
I mean, this is right smack in the middle. Ooh. Okay, this is right smack in the middle. So there still is the chance. We see that, yes, Naya, the inlet, the Georgia pool, the water, there's still a chance that it can go 50-50 either way. So I like the position from Archer Gaming because being right in the middle, they're able to react depending on where the later zones go. But Bluebees, we were hyping them up. We were hyping them up. They're looking to pull on the aggression here today. Oh, no! OP!
On the tree! We didn't even see that on the pull-up. He's pretty lit, though. Oh, does get that knock. Really clutch. Oh, but Bluebees, the one remaining member from Power 88, able to kind of just save him at the last second from that off angle. But here comes Ray. We saw him up there up top. He's going to have to go for this 1v1 or 1v2 right now. Oh, and Bluebees, they want this finish. They're trying to save their teammates as well. The pressure's on. Oh, great off angle. Great knock. Only one member remaining for Power 80, 888, sorry.
Itochan was thirsted in the process, so Bluebees, they did lose one. Power 888, a solo and a dream right now. Yep, that's a dream.
Run away.
Survived. Oh, was tagged. The car 98.
That was beautiful right there from Bluebees. Ragey OCO. With that car 9 through the smoke, looking really good. You know, that one had to feel good.
Oh, Jukes, I gotta mention, you know, we're looking at Bluebees right now. I spoke to the owner, Suzuki, and I think this is why we're seeing a different play style today, because Suzuki said, listen, they're comfortable with their position on the overall leaderboards. They're feeling good. But today they want to practice the aggression. They want to ramp up that aggression and to kind of set themselves up for the super weekend. So they're definitely, you know, getting a little loose out here, getting a little loose. Game 1 didn't work out that well, but I believe that's why we see them, you know, being so aggressive, making these pull-ups, just guns blazing.
Well, I think that's a really smart play, but I'll tell you what, you don't want to get too loose, I think, because right now, I mean, yeah, they're sitting in 10th at 44 points, but there's, I mean, look at this, 15th is 34 points. That's only a 10-point difference. So you wouldn't be surprised to see if a couple of these squads have some decent games. I mean, that's going to definitely make a big change on the leaderboards. And oh, look at this, baby. Here we go. Hi, boy. Team Secret on the press on the DRS. Getting some good shots onto Nima right there. And he is stuck in this building all on his lonesome. A lot of grenades coming out all over the place as Team Secret are just turning the aggression on. But yeah, I don't think they realize the rest of the squad is on the hill. They do end up finding High Boy right there. And that looks like they got a second knock as well. So now Team Secret is in big trouble. And ShotX realizes it. He's on the run right now. Oh, they get that ledge jump on accident. But I think it's only a matter of time right now because the rest of DRS has to start pressing this, I think. Oh, wait, no, Mad from on top of the hill. Completely different off angle. Just really helping him out right here. Oh, look at this press.
Yeah, this fight is coming down to who has the better angle, those off angles, to support their
the molly!
Close and personal. Nima tossing out the molly will be forcing iShots to pull off that revive. iShot really low in the health department. You high boy trying to feed him that information. iShot healing on up. Nima bolting on in through. Shot up with the AKM. Ooh. Hitting the trade.
Mad tried to save him, but got a few shots, but left him with only 1 health. Not able to get those shots off in time. And yeah, the entire squad gone. There's no way he's saving them right here.
Tori almost had that one. Nima doesn't even care about the health. Wants to get this additional point. Wants to get the squad right.
If you're Matt, so I think you just got to take off at this point. I mean, there's just no way you're going to be able to get these finishes, I think, unless you make just some brilliant, insane play. And I think this is aggressive right now. He's pissed. I mean, his whole team just got taken out. I think he's got that hunger in his eyes right now.
One thing Mad Toy does have on their side is a little bit of time. Oh, there aren't any teams near them, so Mad Toy can kind of play with DRS as long as they want right here. As long as they don't get knocked out, of course.
But I mean, what do? I mean, he's in a 2v1 situation on the hill. Yeah, I mean, get taken out. I think that's really about it, because even if he did get the 1 knock, how do you press up from that? He doesn't have a vehicle. You just have to run in on his lonesome. But yeah, just really, really hungry after those knocks. DRS is going to get the better of Team Secret right here. But they did end up losing 2. But they did those 4 points, man. I mean, every single point is just so huge right now if you're trying to make it into the Super Weekend.
Yeah, very important, especially for DRS in their case coming into today. They needed the points.
They're in 23rd right now.
Yeah, they need more points. The thing is, with that fight happening, BTR, they might have scouted it out. They look like they want this as well. They know DRS is over here. Ryzen just sending that buggy in the water, trying to close that gap as quickly as possible.
I think Ryzen was trying to send that buggy off and then jump out into that boat, but just miscalculated a little bit. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt there, okay?
Give it to him.
Give it to him. Oh, look at Luxy with that 8X Mini. Putting some pop shots on the DRS. I mean, they heard those shots. They know they had to see the kill feed. Oh, yeah, look at this. Mafia Ninja getting in that buggy and just sending it on away. Nima is going to be following in pursuit. Look at this pressure fire. He's got the TP. Serpentine, that's the strat if you're running away from him, but it looks like BTR's on the hunt right now.
I mean, DRS not only trying to avoid the push from BTR, but also trying to reposition on into the zone. We did have a shift. It is heading on over to shooting range. The good old-fashioned yoink all the way up there to the northwest. Loops that in, trying to get some points.
Great shot.
This choke point. I mean, look at this position from Loops. They are just set up to capitalize on these squads rotating right past them.
I mean, that complex is so strong, especially here in this shooting range circle right here. And you can see the rest of these squads just trying to sneak their way on in, trying to find a spot. It's going to get more difficult as time goes on here because these teams, they really, really know their positions really well. Look at Execute. They're going to get the spot right now. Fate with that DP, he's going to get the knock out of that UAS right there and the confirm onto Sinister. And you can just see RX Jax gets taken out as well. And that is from, I believe, Aerowolf Limax. Yeah, so A1 taken out early in 15th place. Nah, they're having a tough time today, so far, at least in the PMGC.
But what a nice example of how strong that position is from Execute. Because when teams drive by from the south, Zute might have the one-up, might be able to get those initial shots. And then, of course, naturally, you're going to want to keep driving. You're going to want to keep driving and avoiding Zute shots, but you're going to go right on into its fate. Fanboys, kill switch. Like, it's a firing range over there at that crash site. So, I really like that we had the opportunity. Yeah, I like that we got to see that, though, from Execute. That was just nice.
Yeah, really well played. I mean, that's the tough part, too, is anytime you get caught driving by any of these teams, I mean, they're just so good at spraying down vehicles and tracking. They'll take you out in just a couple seconds if they get that opportunity. So not something you want to get caught yourself in. At the same time, sometimes you have no choice. Look at Bigetron. They're going to go ahead and take this beautiful spot right here inside a shooting range. Got a couple squads taking Snake Hill just north of them as well. That's going to be Blue Bees up there. It's a really good position. We'll have to see where this next circle opts to go right now. Only zone number 3. Zone 4, though, if we get a hard shift, I think it's going to be devastating for these teams.
I gotta ask you, why they call it Snake Hill, Jukes?
Oh, Snake Hill, because it looks like a snake. Looks like a snake right above them right now. And you can just see Futbolist. They're going to be the ones that are taking it right there. And it's a really, really good position for those squads. Yep, next zone does go on up to the north. So everybody taking out those spots, it's going to pay off for them really, really well. Bigetron, they're sitting pretty in this one, and they really need those points.
You could say it's the Snake Zone, because they went to Snake Hill. There you go.
Yeah, look at it. See?
Snake Hill, baby.
Beautiful Snake Hill right there. And it looks like Blue Bees, Lufa's got it all to his lonesome. Holding the back end. Oh, GODSENT! No. Walked into the trap right there. Potato waiting with that M43X. And oh, look at this. The last, remember, he's gone. He's just hitting the gas full speed ahead. This
grenade?
Is a great name from Nalri.
That's perfect. That is money, baby. They're running away. Oh, Cook just a little overdone right there. Undercooked. Yeah. Undercooked. It was on point though. Oh, here we go.
Jump nade. Oh, but no way. Oh, what? Man. Undercooked again.
Undercooked.
Oh,
the
positioning couldn't have been any better. But the timing was just a quarter of a second off. That would have been an insane grenade right there.
Gotta put your chef's hat on, man. You gotta put your chef's hat on. You gotta make sure it's beauty. It's beauty, baby. I mean, they're gonna be playing it slow. They're in the zone, so they definitely have time to work with. I'm looking. They are right there on the west side. Remember, Execute, they're going to be piling in here very shortly. Same thing with Navi. So all this gunfire is going to alert these teams, and they do have these dips to work with. So they have some cover, but they don't have a lot of time on their side right here.
Yeah, GODSENT's in a world of hurt right now. They still have 3 remaining members, and you can see Marley, of course, the Roll Kiss, just holding this spot because they can't move. I mean, they're completely stuck. Their vehicles are really beat up right there. Really fortunate, though, to at least survive through those grenades. As we see the rest of these teams just trying to be able to secure their final spots for this next zone. Navy separated from his squad, but you can just tell that he's trying to be able to throw them some support. Got to be real careful, though, as, yeah, we saw some shots hit right next to his head. He's going to have to crouch behind that vehicle. RRQ Athena, that's a major squad. They got taken out in 14th place. Not the kind of finish they wanted.
That was right there in the bottom of the corner right there. They were fighting loops. Trying to clean that one up before making the approach on into the zone. Loops coming out on top of that one, taking down RRQ, and now Loops are on the approach in that southern half. But the main focus right now, we got to pay close attention. Bigetron, they are looking for a huge performance this game. They have the zone in their favor. They have the numbers. Can they maintain that? Navi out here, though. Pixie running away from some shots from Nova.
Another big squad. Ooh, look at Paraboy. You can see there on the bottom, using that gyroscope, trying to find some shots with the smoke. And Navi, after that, they're going to get their vehicles and start rotating to a different area. Here goes Tixie in that bike, and he... Oh, no! He exited out as it ramped up the picnic table. The toxicity of the picnic table. Oh, boy. Now going to try to be able to put that vehicle there and save his teammate. Will he be able to do it in time?
I think it's smoking.
Dixie's getting hurt. The toes. Oh, I think he made it. Yes, is going to be able to barely survive right there. Really bad luck for Navi. Big time
who has the good luck, though? Bigetron. They just got blessed with the zone. They are right smack in the middle. At the mention, who's favored. What a shift.
Yeah. Big shift right now on. It's shooting range, baby. This is where it's gonna happen, and I think the names is perfectly for exactly what is going on right now. Shots coming from every single direction. You can see Ronaldo right there trying to get some shots onto Carrillo up the hill. Mafia Ninja just gonna knock onto Federal from Loops eSports as well, and Carrillo looks like he's gonna go to try and get that vehicle next to him and support his teammate for that res, or not. Maybe just pass him up and secure this location first and make him crawl down. Oh, too late.
See you later, kid. See you later. I mean, they still got 2 up. We see Dadine out there. still taking shots. I mean, 5 kills on the side of Loops. They're going to be in this zone. I'm surprised Aero still here in this dip, just maintaining with their smokes right now, trying to just stay alive.
Great spot.
Great spot for now.
We'll see, though, if this circle shifts off them. It won't be great for very long. We'll have to see, though. Archer Gaming taking the other side here of shooting range, and they're just popping shots all over the place. Oh,
Revenge!
Nova, they're in big trouble. Tixie from Navi. I mean, Tixie had the most toxic knock from that bike, and then getting up and now taking out 2 members from Navi. I think that's the redemption right there.
Jimmy
Jimmy
making the pull up. Ooh, might be able to get this crate and use it for cover. Old Boy tossing a grenade. The ricochet. Lavison connected on. Old Boy going for the follow-up grenade right here to get the confirm and to add the cherry on the top. Take a molly. You can have it.
Those new Molotovs, too, they're so strong. And you can just see him trying to get these confirmations. I think he's throwing a lot of smokes. All his utility. Not able to get those finishes, though. And Rom is going to get the shots up here.
Shots are everywhere, Jukes. This is going to be crazy.
Shooting range, baby. This is how we do it. Game number 3. This is Aaron Gale, the only one that we're going to see today. So you know that every single one of these teams, since they know this map so well, want to do well on it. But they're going to have, I mean, this is a really, really tough circle. And Tixie was able to secure at least 2 points for his team. Still 10 squads remaining, Dave.
Tixie definitely had the do moment with that bike. Toxic, Dave. Toxic. Oh, the Garoza popping up right there. Immediately spotted Old Boy with the Uzi. Will Old Boy opt to get that pickup or try to take out some enemies? It's going to be a very challenging situation. It's Fate with the DP.
He's got a great angle.
Reload. Great. I mean, execute. The whole team has
set
a
up.
good angle.
Yeah, and they got the next circle as well, so this could be a great game for Execute if they're able to properly utilize this position. They're pretty spread out right now. If they group up on its Fate, they have a big gatekeep opportunity. Look at Obe shooting through the smoke. Has to hit that lay down immediately. He did get the res on a Tixie as well. So these 2 remaining members of Na'Vi will just not go down. Doing everything they can to stay alive.
I mean, the way that they're using these smokes, so smart. I mean, they have the hill.
Molly.
They practically have no cover. They're using the smoke to make sure other teams don't spot them. Meanwhile, still focusing on what's at hand, and that's taking out Arrow right in front of them.
And Tixie saw him trying to be able to get those Molotovs. Oh, what a grenade! There from Zuxi. Perfectly placed onto Bluebees, gets a second spot as well. That's gonna be 2 more points. Last remaining member, you just saw him run on down. Will he be able to get the full first? And he does. Zuxi with the 3v1, taking out Bluebees all on his own. Man, doing so great right now. As he's getting into this next circle, they're good position here. But look at this, battles, fights going all over the place. All these teams are just hitting the deck, trying to survive.
I mean, Bigetron, they were in the shelter. They have awoken. They have their whole team alive. They have awoken towards the late game with their numbers advantage. Ryzen trying to make sure Lawson cannot make it on in. Nice grenade, gonna be taking down about 50% HP and then popping up real quick, getting that confirmed. Futbolist out. 6 kills onto BTR.
Well done right there from Ryzen. What a great way to finish that one. More shots coming out though. Here comes Fate. As he's getting full pressed on, does get knocked. Execute, rest of the team needs to support him out. They do throw a great, looks like nades onto Spawn if they're able to get it. Doesn't look like they are so far though. Fame Boys opting to go ahead and drop some smokes and try to get this res. That vehicle is not blown up though. One good grenade and that blows up. That'll finish both of them.
Oh, here we go. BTR on the DRS. Nemus is gonna be alive. Holding that corner.
BTR.
Yeah, Micro Boy.
Bigetron has awoken. They are up and ready. 8 kills so far, and they are just pushing through all these teams. This is the Bigetron that we have seen in the past, and this could be the one for them because they still have their full squad up. Next zone, though, we'll see if it's going to help them out a little bit, and I think it does. It is going to be on their side. So they're going to have a really big opportunity here to finish strong. Still a lot of big teams remaining. Look at Carrillo.
Sneaking up.
Really close. He's going to spot Zute right here. He has to. Zute has no clue.
No, Zute is focused on what's happening inside shooting range.
He's gonna go.
Oh no! Look at him! He saves him! Up, tossing it right on top of Zute for dinner. Go!
Cook Zute!
Burn
He's on fire!
Burning!
Oh,
No live!
you can see Sakubai at the back. The pressure's so hard.
No live! Dadine though, look at Dadine. I love Dadine's position. They are trying to backstab execute so hard right here. And BTR
too. So crazy. Doesn't want to give away. Oh, look at that. Catches fate. BTR picking each one of these players off one by one. And Carrillo, he threw that Molotov, so Zute has no clue where he is. And he does get knocked as well. Only 2 remaining members from Execute. As BTR just trying to keep on pushing on through, getting more of these kill points that they desperately need. We'll see how it finishes off, though. This is an intense match here. This Eric Gale, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes. Meanwhile, up there in the north, GODSENT, big chillin'. They are not moving. They got the zone there, letting the mayhem unfold in front of them. Dadian's still going to be crawling up right behind Execute. Zuxi popping on up, taking some shots onto his fate. Zuxi with the follow-up grenade. Going to be cooking that one. Going to be tossing it right on over the gate. But it was blocked.
Look at Look at Daddy. Daddy's above both. He can see both these players. But if he stands up, BTR is going to see them right now. So I think Loops, they're opting to just play this really quiet, really sneaky right now. And get as many points as possible, but the temptation, it's too strong. It's the knock. One more. He has Execute gone, but like I just mentioned, Bigetron was waiting for that, and they're gonna take out all the Loops. Done and out. Bigetron, baby. This entire side of the zone is now clear for them. 3 teams remaining, and Bigetron's got their full squad up right now. 11 kills so far.
The new update, the Flash is OP, man. OP right there. So strong. Bigetron. They have the cover. 2 walls between Bigetron and GODSENT. Arrow, they have one up. Could they play? Spoiler right here onto GODSENT.
He's got the perfect angle. The perfect spot. It's like Loops all over again right here. At what point when the temptation become too strong to decide to go ahead and take out GODSENT? We'll see what the play is. He's waiting for it, but here comes BTR. Oh, man, look at those angles. Such great communication. They're picking apart everybody. Only 1 member remaining, and that's it. Bigetron eSports is back, baby, with a dominating finish. That's what is up. Let's go. 14 kills.